Should you start your own wedding planning business, or should you get some experience first and work for someone else? This is a question that I'm asked all the time, so I thought, let's talk about it. Hey there, friend. I'm Candice Coppola, your business BFF. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it's great to meet you. I'm assuming that you are interested in becoming a wedding planner, or you are a wedding planner and you're looking for guidance and education. I am honored to be your business coach. I'm a former wedding planner and designer turned business coach and strategist for wedding planners and pros. Here on my channel, we talk about all things wedding industry, all things wedding business and wedding planning. So if that's of interest to you, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, come join our crew over here. I drop new videos on Thursdays, and today I'm answering the question that I get all the time in my inbox. Should you start your own wedding planning business, or should you go and work for someone else? I think my answer is going to surprise you, and there are some surprising truths in my answer. But before we get into the topic, I just want to address the elephant in the video, and it is that I cut off all my hair. I did a big hair chop, and let me tell you, I am obsessed. I don't know if I'll ever go back to long hair. I am feeling so flirty, and I think the haircut is so fun. I have never had my hair this short. Maybe as a kid, I have never as an adult had my hair this short, and I am loving it. I feel like I have a whole new lease on life. I'm feeling lighter and brighter, and it's making me want to change things in other aspects of my life and my business. It's kind of like the momentum I needed to chop off other stuff that is not serving me. So I'd love to know what you think of the new do. I think I'm going to be rocking this hairstyle for a while. I did an Instagram sort of before and after of my hair before and after, and I got such lovely feedback from all my friends over on Instagram. If you're not following me over there, I'll drop a link in the description box so you can go and follow me and we can hang out together over on the gram. Okay, so I want to talk about the topic of this video, which is, should you open up your own wedding planning business, or should you go and work for another wedding planner, gain some experience, and then kind of decide what you want to do? The answer here isn't as clear-cut and as simple as we'd like it to be with pretty much anything in life, but I want to kind of weigh the pros and cons of each and also tell you a hard truth about working for another planner. So let's start there. Let's talk about whether you should go and work for another planner to gain experience. It certainly can't hurt in your quest to become a wedding planner. I think there are some great pros in working for someone first before you decide to go down this whole path of launching your own business and investing money and time in that whole experience. If you work for someone else, you can truly make sure that you didn't just love planning your wedding, or you just didn't love planning parties for yourself and for friends, but that you actually enjoy working with clients on their events, because there is a difference between planning your own wedding and planning parties for family and friends, and just planning parties in general, and planning a wedding for a stranger. A huge difference, actually. And so working for someone can help you figure out if this is really the right career path for you. And if you have any hesitation, or you have a stronger hesitation, then working for someone or interning for another wedding planning company can really help you figure out if this is going to be the right career move for you. But one thing that people don't tell you about working for another planner is that those opportunities, there's not many of them. And let me explain. I think that a lot of people get certified to become a wedding planner, or decide they want to become a wedding planner, and they put their resume out and reach out to wedding planning companies locally. You're going to find that not many are hiring, and that's because most local wedding companies are small businesses. They're run by solo entrepreneurs or very small teams, and it's very rare that a bigger opportunity would become available where they would just hire someone into their business. They are likely working with people as team members in their business who have been there for a long time, and who probably started out in some form of internship or apprenticeship, assistantship, and worked their way up inside the company. And so you might find that there's not very many opportunities for you actually to go and get experience from another wedding planning company. And so in that instance, you may find that you look towards venues or other larger style businesses that have a wedding planning component, which might be able to give you the experience you feel like you need. But with all of that said, let me just also share that when I started my wedding planning business, I had zero experience. And by zero, I mean zilch. I had no idea what I was doing. And I also had like zero experience planning weddings. I wasn't even like a party planner. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't take any courses. I didn't get any certification. And the closest thing that I came to planning a wedding was being the hostess at a restaurant on a Friday night. I mean, that's literally the closest I came to parties. So I started a business with nothing, and I was able to gain the experience that I needed to grow a business and to ultimately sell it and teach you how to do what I did. So I share that because I think a lot of times we feel like we need to have all this experience and all this education in order to do something. And while it certainly does help, and I do believe in doing as much research as possible and always sharpening your blade, which is why I'm an educator, so that you have a place to come to learn, I also think that, you can learn as you go. And if you're serious about it and you want to be professional, then you should be able to start your own business and jump into wedding planning, no problem. I did it, and I'm not the only one. There are thousands of successful wedding planners who just launched their business and they figured it out as they went along. And lucky for you, though, you have me who is going to teach you things and help you avoid making mistakes that so many wedding planners make with little experience when they launch their business. So the difference between being a wedding planner and owning your own business versus working for someone else, I think largely we desire to open up our own business because we want to line our own pockets. We want to do our own thing. We want to be in charge of our own destiny. And we feel like we've worked for someone else. We don't want to necessarily do that. So we launch businesses. And I think there are more opportunities for you as a wedding planner when you own your own business versus working for someone else. But only you can make this decision for yourself. I can't make it for you, certainly. Only you know what's right for you. And there is no right or wrong answer. Sometimes just working for someone else is what we desire. And what you will find is that when you've been in business long enough, like I'm talking 10, 15 years, you will wake up one morning and really think to yourself, working for someone else would just be so nice right now. That's the funny part of it all, is that working for yourself isn't all it's cracked up to be. Let me know if I should do a video just on owning your own business and some of the pitfalls or some of the things that you just don't expect come along with running your own business and owning your own business. I would love to do that. So let me know what you think about that. But listen, I think that ultimately you'll have to decide what's the right fit for you and also base it on the number of opportunities that are available to you in your local marketplace. Are there any wedding planners hiring? What does the hiring process look like? Do they have any jobs or careers pages on their website? When you reach out, what are they saying back to you? What you'll find, though, is largely most wedding planners are small businesses and they just don't have a lot of space to build large teams. They also don't necessarily have all the business to have multiple planners on their teams. And so it becomes very difficult for you to find a spot in a company. But if you can, and if you so desire to work for someone else and be a wedding planner in a company, you could, step into an amazing experience and find a really great synergy. It just depends on what's in your area. But I will tell you that you'll probably have more success launching and scaling your own business. And so here's some encouragement to continue to think about this, weigh the pros and cons for yourself, and make a choice as to what you think is going to do the most for you and where you want to go with your career. I'm so excited for you, and I have lots of resources to help you, whether you are going to go work for someone else or you're going to launch your own business. If you want to start your own wedding planning business, I want to invite you to jump on the wait list for my brand new course, Start Your Wedding Planning Business. StartYourWeddingPlanningBusiness.com. I'll link to it in the description box below. And what this course is going to do, it's going to give you everything you need to know and have to get your wedding planning business launched in 30 days. I'm going to take you inside this course step by step through everything you need to know so that you can launch your wedding planning business and get this dream of yours going. So excited for you, and I'm really excited to put this together. We're going to talk about everything from filing your LLC to how to get all your bookkeeping in order. I'm going to walk you through packages and services and pricing. It really is almost like a business in a box, and it is meant to get you some momentum and to also help you go from just kind of trying to figure this out on your own to having an expert say, do this, at least to get started, and then make changes as you get going and book clients. So go to startyourweddingplanningbusiness.com, sign up for the waitlist. And if you happen to be watching this video a few weeks from now, or a few months, or maybe years from when it was recorded, this course is likely available, and you can go to that URL and actually grab it and launch your wedding planning business in 30 days. The course is coming very soon, and I'm excited to share everything when it launches here on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed. All right, let me know in the comment section, are you team work for another wedding planner or a venue, or are you team launch your own wedding planning business? I want to hear from you in the comments below, so please let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and of course, if you have any other questions related to this topic. Let me know what type of video you'd like to see from me next. I've linked a video here that I think you should watch, so please make sure and go and take a look, and I'll see you in the next video.